Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. As you can tell, I am so excited to share with you my Christmas dress. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel. Today I am going to be sharing with you this Christmas dress that I made, and I made it using the Burda 6829 pattern. I will go ahead and pop a picture up here above, and you can see the pattern that I am referencing. It is December 25th. Today is Christmas. Yes. My family and I, we had our Christmas. We went ahead and we exchanged gifts. And so we did that, and then we went out to eat and dine. And this is the dress that I wore. So I was really excited about that because I'm really pleased with how this make turned out. And I'm going to tell you more about this make. So as I stated before, I used the Burda 6829 pattern. It is classified as an easy pattern. Would I call this an easy pattern? Yes and no. It is easy in the sense that anyone at any skill level can sew it. However, if you are a beginning sewist and you are heavily relying upon instructions, this may not be the pattern for you. So let me tell you why. The instructions for this pattern, they are lacking. Okay, I found that several steps were missing, steps that would make it so that a beginning sewist would probably have a hard time understanding how to put the garment pieces together. It's still a very easy pattern though. But I would say make sure you sew a dress or two before sewing this if you are relying on the instructions. The other thing that you can do is, so this is a mock wrap dress. If you have a mock wrap dress pattern in your stash, you can pull that out and get an idea of how the garment goes together so that you don't have to heavily rely upon the Burda's instructions, because the Burda instructions are just, they're not all there. If you are relying on the instructions, you're going to be disappointed. Sorry. I love this pattern. I like that it has a lot of details. Now, I have told you guys in the past that one of my insecurities on my body is my arm area, okay? I love this garment because this garment detracts from that area because it has so many different details in this garment. So you have this really nice V-neck. Then you have this really nice gathering on the side, this ruching. And then you have this here, this detail in the front of the garment, because you have this gathering here on the side, it gives you some little gather detail in the front as well. And then at the bottom, you can't really see because I'm just so short and you can't see the bottom of my dress. But you also have this tulip effect on the bottom of the skirt. So because it's a mock wrap dress, the hem on the bottom on the right and the left, they overlapped over each other, and it has like this tulip effect, and it's really cool. It's really, really cool. I really love it. And I'll show you at the end of the video. I'll insert some pictures and you'll see what I'm talking about. And so it has a lot of details, and I feel like, for me anyway, someone with my body type, it detracts from the areas that I don't want people to pay particular attention to. So that's what I really like about the pattern, that it has so many details that it makes me look more flattering. And I think that that can be said for many different sizes and shapes as well. Now, I cut out a size 14. So I think this pattern goes from a size, I want to say a size 6 to a 14. Let me go get the pattern. Okay, so here we go. It goes from a size 8, if you can see, to an 18. I cut out a size 16. Let me be sure. Let me be sure. I actually cut out a size 12. A size 12. Because a size 12, for the finished measurements, it is a 38-inch bust. So I cut out a size 12. So let me step back so you can see what a size 12 looks like on me. Okay, so this is a size 12 minus the arms. I'll tell you the size that I cut out for the arms. But this is a size 12. And as you can see, like I said, it's a 38-inch bust. And as you can see, I have quite a bit of room up in here. The arms, I cut out a size, hold on. I cut out a size 16 for the arms. I didn't have to do any grading or anything for the hip area because the hips at a size 12, the finished measurements was, I think it was like a 40, and so that's just perfect for me, and I feel like it fits just fine on my hips just the way that it is, and I like it. I like it. For the length of the dress, it's supposed to come above your knee, just a tad above your knee. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to have that kind of a style for two reasons. Number one is wintertime, and I'm not trying to be outside freezing my legs off. And number two, I don't like showing my knees. I just don't. It's just not something that I'm interested in. So I lengthened the dress. So my dress comes, you know, in the middle of my calves. I'll show you. I'll show you guys at the end of the video. So my dress is longer, and I like it. I like it like that. So that's why I extended it, and that's why it's longer, because it's something that I wanted to do. The only thing that I don't like about this pattern is this facing here. It just kind of just comes out, and I hate it. And the reason why is because, so you have a left facing, a left front facing, right front facing, and the back facing, and you sew all those pieces together, and then you take that facing piece, and then you, with right sides together, you stitch along the neckline of the dress, and then you do your understitch, and then you flip it over, and then you sew the facing onto the dress at the shoulder seam so that the facing doesn't come out on these two sides, and then also the back. So you have, you know, that back seam here. So it has a seam going down the back, even though you don't use any kind of notion, like you don't use a zip or buttons or anything like that. I think that The only reason why this seam is going down the back is so that you can tack down that facing. So even though my facings are, you know, tacked down in those places, in this area here, it just keeps popping up. And I feel like if I do a top stitch, I think it just wouldn't look all the best, you know, being as though this is velvet. And so I'm really hesitant to do that. I really am. If you guys have any suggestions as to what I can do other than top stitching this down so that it's not flapping, please leave your comments below. I've thought of just about everything, and I don't know what to do because this just keeps popping out like that, and it is annoying and driving me crazy. But I mean, it is what it is. I might have to top stitch that down. Anyway, other than that, really love the dress. It tells you to do use a twin needle and to use a very narrow zigzag stitch. So I think I did like, I think the width was like a 1 or something like that, and the length was maybe 2.5. So it was a very narrow zigzag stitch, and that's how it looks. Really love it. So I did that for the hem of the sleeves and the hem of the bottom of the dress. And it's just, it came out so lovely. Amazing. Amazing. I love this dress. I'm really disappointed that I wasn't able to enter this dress into the hashtag the little red dress project. I think this is the one that I should have entered into that challenge, but oh well, maybe next year. If you're considering sewing this pattern, let me know in the comment section below. If you already made this pattern, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know anything regarding this pattern. Let me know your thoughts. Tell me if you like this dress. Tell me if you think it's too loose, too tight, or if it's just right. Tell me your thoughts. I really want to know your thoughts, honestly, guys. And like I said, I love this dress and I love the pattern. But if you're going to sew this pattern, just keep in mind that there are some instructional issues that you're going to have to overcome on your own. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for tuning into the channel. Thank you for supporting the channel. Thank you for supporting me and for always coming back and giving me feedback and showing me love. All right, guys, until next time, stay creative.